Hi, everyone. Today, I thought we'd dig a little more deeply into the masculine related to our recent plant oracle and start to wrap up some of these energies. And I'm going to repeat, just like I did for the feminine, as I record today, the card of the day is judgment. So, masculine energy, you may be experiencing a judgment, whether you're judging yourself or you're experiencing an awakening, or maybe it's just a surrender, and that may be significant because I have hanged man energy for you right now. So whether a Pisces is significant or just a surrender, an awakening, um, due to a new perspective may be significant, and as a result there may be this idea. And we have full energy, so we have two major arcana for you: hanged man, the fool, uh, that you may be starting a new cycle or taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. And so I'm thinking about the plant oracle, the masculine, whether it was related to a soulmate or something. It seems like there was a lot, they were stuck in the mud, right? And maybe this pause, maybe right now you're looking at things differently. There was a need to clear some things around the masculine heart that may have been beneficial. I had seemed to have to do with a soulmate in the past. So that's what I can remember. What else am I forgetting here? Yeah, they're in the shadows. It could be family, ancestral patterns, doing the work alone. But there was a completion. They were experiencing completion. I continue to get the world card over and over and over again this week. So completion is significant. So let's get into landscape of the day, the masculine today. Whenever you see this reading is timeless. You can always go back and look at the plant oracle videos. So, authenticity. Maybe a spirit presents, talking about authenticity of a place or something sacred. There's a spirit in the tree here, fall, things that are falling away. Spirit presents about transformation. And I noticed that this spirit is focused on this leaf here, something that, well, I'm getting a lot of different visuals. There's a song about a tree. I have to try to remember that. Whether it's family, a lot of different branches, but it may almost have been weighing someone down. Tell me about afternoon for the masculine. Healing, the ouch, could be at the throat center. Speaking, whether it's speaking a truth or not wanting to speak a truth. These little lights remind me of just like this floor lamp I have here, but almost reminds me of like UFOs, UAPs. Tell me about, and this raccoon is presenting a flower, at least for me where I'm looking at it. Something's being presented, something blossoming, a gift blossoming at the throat center. Tell me about this evening, this night, whenever the masculine seen coming together, whenever the masculine sees this. Too many. Wide open, magical shifter, moonlight again. Moonlight, Pisces energy, moon, very significant. We're coming upon a full moon, but very significant for this reading. So the full moon may be significant. I mean, when isn't it? Making a choice. Gemini energy, the lovers. Following the leader. There's a golden yellow brick road here. Related to wisdom tree, something stable, stability, timeless. All right, let's break this down a little bit. Oh, spirit of the place. There's something's transforming, sprouting. It's alone. Tell me about this. Tell me more. Whether there was a storm that knocked something down. All right, let's take this one first. Queen of Swords can be cold, cutting. Heart is kept in a cage, but the truth, clarity, authenticity. If you want truth, this queen will give it to you. If you ask for advice, know that what's coming through is clear cut. Again, another moon. Pisces may be significant. Things may be bubbling up from the surface related to authenticity, whether this is in relationship, a Queen of Swords, Pisces, something's hidden, the Queen of Swords. There's an expansion here. It just seems like something's bubbling up. But there's help with spirit. There may be a choice that's significant here. Having dominion, stepping into your authenticity. Queen of Swords, it can be very logical. It could be a divorced or widowed woman as well. Put that energy here. Okay. Healing the ouch. Yeah. To let that one sit a little bit. See what simmers up. Could be on the full moon. Something significant about a Queen of Swords or embodying that type of energy. During the full moon. Healing the ouch. Tell me more. 11. 38, which is 11. I'm getting 11 card, but also 2, partnership, business, romance. There may be a lot of anxiety about a partnership, trouble sleeping at night, lots of thoughts in the head. But there's victory here. There's victory with healing at the heart center. I'm saying heart center, but it's the throat center. Maybe both. There's been a lot of grief. Someone's really focused on the cups that were spilled over. Very focused on what was spilled, forgetting that there were cups behind. And that may be a pattern, like focusing only on what was lost. There may be a need to take action related to focusing on what was lost. And there's a time and a place. Like there's no timeline on grief. But if we only focus on what was lost, we miss the opportunity, for fire, action in our lives. This may be a slight shift, a message about this is shifting from focusing on what was lost. Because there's victory here. There's after a period of struggle, there's victory with healing something that really hurt. There may be anxiety about this victory. But there's a surrendering of the past, like knowing where you've been. And that may be related to the awakening, where you've been, what you've gone through, but we can't continue to sit here and look at all the cups. There's a need for action. There's a need for action. Yeah. Message about a need for this upside down. Oh, no, it's not. That's just me. There's a need for action. Okay. So, bringing us to this evening, making a choice. 3. Allow expansion. Receiving. Tell me about this choice for, we're talking about the masculine. I got lost a little bit. This is a repeat. This was in, I think, the feminine's reading. Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady energy. There's also a need when making a choice to slow down. Slow, steady, related to this choice. A Virgo may be significant. There is a devoted energy, devotion to the self of all, no matter how bright, how shiny, how just taking your time as best as possible. Could be related to your prosperity, abundance, family, may be significant. Yeah. So let's do truth reading for this. It's the truth for the masculine in closing. 10, completion, over and over again for the masculine. Success, completion, the world. It's the truth for the masculine today. Yeah, this, are you, this may be where you're stuck. Are you stuck here? These cups fell over. They did. There may be a way to process it creatively. And again, please know. I'm thinking that funny, was it Jolie's story about how grief coming to visit again? I loved it. Thank you so much. But it's so true. Like, you can't see it coming. It hits you like a wave. It hits you like a wave. And I love what you did with that. I do. Anyway, back to this. This is where you may be stuck over and over. It's like a broken record. Over and over and over again. There are 2 cups behind you. Don't miss a cup from the universe. I feel like that was related to direction somewhere. The sun, Pisces, there's an opportunity. It was a Page of Pentacles. And there's this idea, and maybe this is a song. I have some, besides I'm seeing, you know who you are. Seeing Vegas again. Oh my gosh. A dog. Dog. Elvis, that movie may be significant. I'm traveling back. I love that movie so much. Anyway, this hound dog, whether maybe someone was a hound dog, someone betrayed you, you get it. Like, I get it. I see it. I know it. I'm going to move on now. I get it. I see it. I know it. I'm moving on because there's these 2 cups just waiting. You just, maybe you turn your back on them. They were there, some type of partnership. Maybe someone turned their back on a partnership because they've missed this. They're too consumed by the emotions. And I'm trained therapist now there. And I mean that it just comes, there's no controlling it. There's no stopping it. Okay. But how do we shift out of this? We get there, we feel the feelings, let them come up, release them, do whatever you got to do, process it. Contact your therapist or coach, whoever. Don't hold it in. Let it flow through you, but you may be stuck. I'm seeing like a wheel in the snow that just keeps turning, it's stuck. And then they're showing me this video I saw, which I've been sending to my boys. They're just so, I love them for putting up with me. It's like, you're going to combust. You make sure your tailpipe, for everybody out there, make sure your tailpipe isn't covered in snow. If you have like 1,000,000 pounds of snow like we do. And that revving, that trying to get out, like you're going to combust. You're just combusting. You're burning. You're burning up all this energy. If it's a pattern and not just free-flowing grief. I hope I'm making sense here, because I am never going to stop anybody from ever just feeling emotions, finding healthy ways to express them and alchemize them. There it is again, holding on to grief. A stronghold. It's almost a stronghold of grief. I pray that this energy can release the stronghold on you, whoever you are out there. And there's so many of us grieving in so many ways. It can be so painful here on earth in this body. I pray that with this realization that you're holding onto grief very tightly, that you can surrender and that there'll be an awakening. Let it come. Let it come, whatever it is. Let it flow through you, and let me know if this helps you in any way. Please subscribe, like, and share with somebody who may be going through this. We all know someone going through this. All of us. None of us are getting out of here alive. And we miss the ones who leave before us, right? That's always going to be in the heart, always. And again, no timeline. This doesn't feel, if that makes sense, it doesn't feel like, but maybe it is. It doesn't feel like someone's lost, but something was lost, right? To me, this is for a collective, so it could be lots of people, and maybe you could identify with that, because there's no judgment here. I'm not sensing it's because someone's gone, like passed away, and you're stuck. But that may be where some of this reflection could be helpful, but it just feels like something was lost and someone's stuck with to not discount grief. I need to let that be clear. Okay. So trust yourself. You know the way. Be well.